As the Cardano developer ecosystem continues to expand, we need to see the systems, infrastructure, and processes to support that development. I caught up with the Cardano Foundation earlier to learn more about an important new strategic initiative being announced today. So joining me now is Jeremy from the Cardano Foundation and also Tor from HackerOne with news of a new bug bounty program being announced today. Gentlemen, thank you both very much for joining today. Now, Jeremy, to you first. What is a bug bounty program and why do we need one?
Thank you, Tim. So a bug bounty program, this is a public program where any code base can be tested for any performance bugs. And these bugs are properly documented so they can be replicated and then shared with a core development team so they can be fixed. Beyond having this process to replicate bugs, there is also an industry standard for risk scoring so that the highest rated bugs, they have the greatest risk if being left alone. So as we see continued growth in user activity within the Cardano ecosystem, and we're experiencing a large growth in market adoption, the Cardano Foundation, we're launching a bug bounty program to increase our public commitment that Cardano is a secure blockchain protocol.
So what exactly are the objectives of the program, Jeremy?
Good question. So the main two objectives is code transparency and also code reliability. So we want to really maintain the importance that we have on securing Cardano nodes and other key components, and also how we manage bugs that are found and do that in a public manner. Secondly is that with reliability, that if you are building a critical application on Cardano, you can be rest assured that the testing has gone through a very rigorous and open process.
Now, Tor, HackerOne will be a name that's known to a good few people in the development community. You've had a lot of experience running these sort of programs.
Yeah, certainly. Thanks very much, Tim. So HackerOne essentially is the world's largest, most trusted hacker-powered security platform. We have the largest community of hackers on the planet. That's why we're so well known in that kind of space. We've got the largest database of vulnerability trends, industry benchmarks, and the hacker community can help mitigate cyber risk by doing the searching, finding, and reporting of any real-world security issues. So we've worked with some huge names. Think the US Department of Defense, Dropbox, General Motors, GitHub, Goldman Sachs, Google, just to name a few. And HackerOne was actually ranked 5th on the Fast Company World's Most Innovative Companies list for 2020. So we've got a huge community. We've got many programs that we've managed, and we've helped fix, I think, over 200,000 vulnerabilities to date.
So Cardano has obviously always prided itself on the quality of its code and has run independent code audits in the past. So why is this program necessary, Tor?
Yeah, good question. To be honest, no organization is ever immune to security vulnerabilities. You can do as much code work as you want, you can do as much resolutions as you want, but the only solution is to find and fix vulnerabilities before they're exploited by any cyber criminals, anyone who wants to hack for malicious intent. With a bug bounty program, ethical hackers are incentivized to find vulnerabilities and report them responsibly so that they can be fixed before any serious damage is done.
So maybe, Tor, just give us a bit more detail about how this program works.
Any hacker-powered security program, like a bug bounty, takes existing vulnerability management processes. So what will happen is a hacker can find vulnerabilities that an automated scanner might miss by thinking outside the box, by trying to think of what would someone who's trying to hack with malicious intent, what would they be trying to do? So a hacker can apply that thought process and use that to exploit. Now, this is something that a scanner would not be able to pick up.
So this is our first bug bounty program, and we are focusing for bugs which represent critical vulnerabilities and potential exploits for Cardano. So we're starting with the Cardano node and the Cardano wallet backend, as these are critical components of the protocol, and also that these have already gone through extensive testing and review by IOHK. There has been third-party security audits that's reviewed these components as well. And now we're at this level of maturity to where it makes sense for an additional layer of public scrutiny, such as the HackerOne bug bounty program. It's for anyone and everyone that wants to review the Cardano code base. And what's really great that while we have a very active Cardano community who we fully welcome to participate, through this program, we're going to have other people who are not directly related to blockchain, but are considered cybersecurity experts that will be looking at this code and trying to find bugs that have gone unreported.
So if anyone watching this who does want to get involved, what do they need to do, Jeremy?
So we have a link down in the description below to the public page for HackerOne's bug bounty program. And you just simply create an account and follow the instructions that were provided there. And that will include the scope of what risk we're looking for, as well as how to make a report for a bug that you find.
And of course, people will be rewarded if they find bugs that are subsequently fixed. But how will that process work?
So this is a very good question. And we do want to make sure that when bugs are reported, that there's no major duplicates on the platform. And that's why we're working with HackerOne. So the general process is that it gets submitted to the HackerOne's team, and they will ensure that no one else has submitted that report. It goes through a process called triage, where they then try to replicate the bug found, and based off of its severity risk score, there is a reward schedule that determines how much you get rewarded for.
Yeah, just to add on to the end of Jeremy's point there, it's a really simple process. Once you sign on, you submit a vulnerability, and then we do the middle work to decide, what level of severity is this bug? Is it valid? And is it something that's actually a malicious threat? And then once that's determined, Cardano will already have stated how much they'd be willing to give in a bounty as a reward on the back of that. And all of those will be featured on their page in that link in the description. So you'll know all of that information before.
And Jeremy, I believe we're launching imminently.
That's right, Tim. We're launching today, actually. So at the time of this video's being premiered, people can already go to HackerOne's website and join the public bug bounty program.
That's great news. Jeremy from the Cardano Foundation, Tor from HackerOne, thank you both very much.